Have you ever finished a design, stepped back, and thought, hmm, something just feels off? Don't worry, we've all been there. In this video, I'll show you some common UI mistakes that secretly ruin your designs, and of course, how to fix them. Let's make your UI look clean, pro, and way more user-friendly. So, 1. Why your design looks off, even if it's pretty. Let's talk about visual hierarchy, spacing, and alignment. Sometimes designs look okay but feel wrong, usually because the eye doesn't know where to go. So always guide the user's eyes. Use headings, contrast, and white space to create flow. 2. Good versus bad buttons. Don't make these mistakes. Compare a poorly designed button. Low contrast, too small, vague text, versus a good one. Clear label, good size, high contrast. Make buttons feel clickable and important. If your button blends into the background, it's hiding from success. 3. The magic of padding and margin. Tiny changes, huge difference. Padding and margin are the invisible spaces that make your design feel clean and balanced. Padding is the space inside a component, like the space between text and the edge of a button, while margin is the space outside a component, like the gap between two cards. Using them properly helps your content breathe, improves readability, and gives your design a more polished, user-friendly feel. Think of padding as your design's cozy blanket, and margin as the personal space it needs to shine. 4. Text hierarchy. Make your message clear. Font size, weight, and spacing are powerful tools to guide users through your design like a visual roadmap. Larger font sizes naturally grab attention, making them perfect for headlines or important actions. Bolder weights create emphasis and help highlight key points, while lighter weights are great for secondary info. Spacing, both between letters, tracking, and lines, line height, makes text easier to read and helps separate different content levels. By adjusting these elements, you can create a clear visual hierarchy, helping users know where to look first, next, and last, all without saying a word. 5. Color choices that hurt your design and eyes. Color can make or break your design, so choose wisely. Poor contrast, like light gray text on a white background, makes content hard to read, especially for users with vision difficulties. Using too many random colors can feel chaotic, and mismatched colors that don't reflect the brand can confuse your audience. Instead, stick to a consistent color palette that fits your brand's vibe, and always check for accessibility contrast to make sure your text is readable for everyone. Tools like coolers.co or colors.muz.li can help you build beautiful, balanced palettes in seconds. Your colors should vibe together, not fight for attention. 6. Don't forget micro interactions. Tiny animations, big impact. Hover effects, button presses, and loading animations are like the seasoning of your design. They add life, personality, and a smooth user experience. When a button slightly shifts or changes color on hover, or shows a press-down effect when clicked, it gives users feedback that their action is working. Even a small loading animation can make waiting feel less frustrating. These subtle touches don't have to be dramatic, just enough to make the interface feel responsive, polished, and human. Think of it like adding a pinch of salt to your favorite dish. Small detail, big difference. 7. Stop using lorem ipsum in final designs. Instead, use real copy or sample content to understand spacing and flow. Your design deserves more than gibberish. Let it talk. 8. Alignment problems. It's ruining your design. Alignment problems can make even great designs look messy and unprofessional. But the fix is super easy. Tools like grids, rulers, and auto layout, especially in Figma's latest updates, help you snap everything into place and keep your design consistent. When buttons, text, and images line up properly, your layout feels cleaner and more trustworthy. And the best part? Alignment is totally free. It instantly levels up your design without adding anything new. So use those grid lines and smart guides like your besties. They'll make your UI look sharp, pro, and super polished. 9. Bad icons, confused users. Some icons look pretty but don't clearly communicate what they do. So use universally understood icons, like a trash bin for delete, not a random X. Add labels if needed. 10. Using shadows the right way. Shadows can make your design feel more real, but only if you use them the right way. Bad shadows often look harsh, dark, or too spread out, which can make your UI feel outdated or messy. Good shadows are soft and subtle. They add just enough depth to show layering and elevation, like a floating button or a raised card. Stick to light, natural-looking shadows with gentle blur and low opacity to give your design that clean, modern feel. Think of shadows as quiet helpers, not loud effects. 11th, mobile first, don't design for desktop only. Most users visit your site on their phone first, so your design has to work on small screens. A common mistake is shrinking down a desktop layout and hoping it fits on mobile, but this often leads to squished text, tiny buttons, and awkward scrolling. Instead, design with mobile in mind. Stack content vertically, use larger touch targets, and simplify where needed. And don't forget, always test your design's responsiveness on different screen sizes. A smooth mobile experience makes a strong first impression. 12th, don't mix too many UI styles. Mixing too many visual styles in one design can confuse your users and weaken your brand's identity. If you combine flat design, neumorphism, skeuomorphism, and brutalist elements all in one UI, it creates visual chaos. Your buttons might feel modern while your icons look retro, and nothing feels consistent. Each style tells a different story, so it's best to stick to one clear visual language per project. This keeps your interface cohesive, easy to understand, and more professional looking. Consistency is clarity. And that's a wrap. Hopefully, these tips helped you spot what might be holding your designs back, and more importantly, how to fix them. UI design isn't about being perfect. It's about improving step by step. Great UI comes down to clarity, consistency, and attention to detail. And now you know some of the most common pitfalls to avoid. Whether you're just starting out or brushing up your skills, remembering these small things can make a big impact. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.